va a ser mi compañero, márquele, compa, estamos, dice.
Me quieren encadenado, dice por ser traficante, quieren mi retrato hablado y creen con eso atraparme. Si aceptaron compromisos, yo no he de retractarme.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Jorge Razo podcast. Acompañado con un amigo de hace muchos años. When I started music, you know, my boy was already playing. Y de entonces lo fui conociendo. Aparte de eso, well, I fucking known him from la infancia, from the people we hang out with and shit like that. Mi compa Nelson, de los de la Vieja Escuela. A ver, un bonito aplauso a mi compa Gio, your daddy. Saludos a papi, dice.
Porte bien, mijo.
Thank you, compa.
George.
Hey, compa, fucking thank you for fucking coming out here.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you for having me here.
Güey, tenemos rato que sí, que no, que qué rollo, que lo vamos a hacer.
Por fin.
Por fin se llegó el día, güey. Y quiero aprovechar este momento, güey, para que promociones todo lo que tienes ahorita, güey, con tu agrupación, con los de la Vieja Escuela, y para que pongas pues ahí al público pues para todo lo que tienes ahorita.
Muchas gracias. Igual, por fin se hizo la carnita asada y
sí.
Por fin se me hizo estar aquí, compa.
No, thank you, compa.
Tenemos desde diciembre, yo creo.
Desde diciembre del año antepasado, güey, no mames. No, but
Episode number 2.
Episode number 2, he was like, hey, le voy a caer, güey, pero pues al rato, güey.
No.
And por cuestiones de trabajo tuyos, por cuestiones de trabajos míos, güey, por cuestiones de todo, hasta ahorita se va haciendo, güey. Pues yo pienso que no hay mejor momento ahorita que tienes 2 videos ahorita con el compa Fernando Tapias, saludos mi compa, para tratar de promocionarnos un poco, güey, you know, like,
así es.
Este canal casi, pues, no agarramos muchas vistas, ¿verdad? Pero pues ya los que nos están viendo, pues lo pueden ver, compa.
No, pues igual, primeramente, muchas gracias por considerarme, compa Jorge, como usted dice, ya llevamos una amistad de años, de chiquillos ahí del barrio. Igual conocidos de usted, conocidos míos, cuñados, así.
Cuñados, familia, hermanos, hermanas.
Amigos de fútbol, amigos músicos.
Tenemos
todos, promotores, de todos.
Shout out to Long Beach, compa. Y pues, la neta, I'm really happy, you know, you're here and shit like that. Y por darle la oportunidad a la gente que nos sigue, a la gente que ve el canal, para que aprendan un poquito de ti, you know? So, más que nada quiero empezar... Sorry, excuse me. Más que nada quisiera empezar preguntándote un poquito de ti, güey. ¿De dónde vienes? I know we said Long Beach. Familias, de su familia y todo eso, ¿de dónde viene?
Claro, pues, humildemente mis padres son del estado de Jalisco, los dos. Su servidor aquí, nacimos en los Unites.
¿En los Unites?
Pero más mexicano que nada, ¿verdad? Aquí local andamos en la área, aquí todo Long Beach, toda esta área, Compton, Paramount.
De los más conocidos aquí en Long Beach, mi compa.
Algo así, le hacemos la lucha. Saludamos a todos, es lo bueno, nos llevamos con toda la gente y por eso, si menciona mi nombre en ciertas áreas, sí me llegan a conocer.
Sí saben de qué chingado estamos hablando.
Sí sabe quién es.
Y como te digo, que tú eres una de las personas que yo miraba, pues, desde cuando yo empezaba en mis inicios de la música, güey. Que ya tenía, no mucho tiempo tocando, ¿verdad? Pero pues ya se sabía quién era.
Ya había rodado la pelota, pues.
Yeah, exactly.
Sí.
Contigo, con Artillería. But let's talk a little bit about your beginnings, compa, your inicios. Empezaste con el grupo. What was the name of the grupo?
Entonces éramos Grupo Nueva Orden.
La Nueva Orden.
Grupo Nueva Orden.
I keep on getting confused con los compas de Muchachos de Orden. Shout out to you, compas. Nueva Orden fue en aquellos tiempos cuando estaba grabando
2010, por ahí.
Con mis compas de Miguel Sortículos, cuando estaban todavía...
Con el
cuando
el compa Roy andaba de promotor ahí en la costa.
Exactamente. Mi compa Lenin, mi compa Roy, shout out to you, compa Obi.
Compa Miguel. Andaban en el Copacabana.
En el Copacabana, güey, todo eso. Entonces, Me acuerdo muy...
Sevillas.
El Sevillas, que ni se diga, que...
El compa Elvis.
Shout out to you, compa Elvis, compa David, compa... O sea...
No para interrumpir, ¿te acuerdas de la mafia, Ben? El que tenía el David Díaz.
Oh, David Díaz, la mafia, man. Oh, hey.
Chingas,
I had him on here, güey, and I forgot to fucking ask him about that shit.
No, podemos seguirle dando, pero no acabamos aquí.
Les digo que una amistad que tenemos
Sí.
desde hace mucho tiempo. Igual cuando yo empecé...
Se respeta, compa.
No, compa, no.
Congratulations to your show y aquí los compas
Pues aquí,
traen
mi
aquí el
compadre
equipazo.
Sergio, el Giostaro, tu hijo,
Sí.
acá que pues...
Eso no me lo menciones.
que pues andamos echándole chingazos, pues.
Sí.
You know, and I've always said this way, like, la neta, entre cuando ustedes estaban empezando artillería, and you guys, you know, like yo siempre me miraba como el más jodidón, you know, like el más madreadón, el más, you know, el grupillo menos querido, como quien dice, right? And then, you know, throughout the times, you know, we develop, you know, a little bit more style. We get a little bit better and shit like that. And it's just so crazy because I've always looked at you, my compa Ryan, compa Dustin, Periquito, as these guys that I'm just like, oh, you know, like I want to fucking be able to hang out with them, talk to them, you know, be in the same category as them, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things that I'm most appreciative with, you know what I mean?
No. And you already know that you have a friend here for whatever it is, you know? Doesn't have to be music related or anything. And
No.
I'm not more and I'm not less than anyone here.
No, definitely.
I'm with all you guys.
No,
You know that.
thank you. And I
So,
appreciate
usted sabe
that shit.
Que el día que guste, nos echamos un palomazo, una
De
cerveza, lo
volada.
que caiga.
Pues, se está haciendo tarde, dice.
Ahí está el agua de Jamaica.
No, y no, la agua de Jamaica que me trajiste, mi pa. Fucking thank you for bringing that shit out here. And let's go back a little bit cuando empiezas en esto de la música, güey. How did you start this shit out?
Yo empecé ahí mi senior year. A mí ya me gustaba la música. Siempre fui un niño inquieto de ando aquí tapping this, tapping that, and snapping my fingers.
Do you remember
Listening.
a lot of the times people would use the pencil in
Oh,
school?
yeah.
The pencil y que haciendo beats with the pencil and shit like that.
And the benches.
And the benches,
Yeah.
exactamente.
The benches.
God.
Hombre, dile.
Gio,
Ya, pues fui a la escuela con
Con el Gio Staro.
Con el chivito.
con el chivito. Güey, hasta hoy me supe esa del chivito, güey.
Sí.
Y bueno, Melican. Hasta hoy me supo esa,
Mira,
la del chivito, güey.
My desk was right here y el otro desk estaba como allá, ¿verdad? No, pues yo se lo hacía más.
Ese
Aquí
güey
quería
se
estar al lado
quería
mío,
estar a un lado.
Aquí quería estar el güey.
Enséñame, güey.
Y luego ya nos fuimos de la clase y
¿Cómo le haces?
caminando conmigo.
Caminando juntos,
Luego me
güey.
jalaba el güey, like, ¿dónde vas?
¿Dónde vas?
Hey.
Quiero estar contigo, cabrón.
Yeah.
No.
Le tengo mucho cariño al compa Gio.
No. Que el master producer, el
Yeah.
engineer,
Saludos
acá,
para él.
el cameraman, pues tú sabes, el dueño de todo el podcast que yo siempre he dicho, güey. Yo siempre he dicho, yo nomás soy el pendejo que habla, güey, y este güey es el que hace todo el rollo.
Y pues sí, te decía, te comentaba, empecé mi senior year, me conseguí un bajo quinto ahí usado. Y eran compas de mi compa Ricardo. Y ya él me enseñó las pisadas. Y la mera verdad, yo aprendí en YouTube. Ahí I looked up los tonos menores.
But this is back when YouTube wasn't...
But yeah, YouTube was the shit back then.
Okay,
con todo
but-
respeto,
no,
we're on
no.
it, but they didn't have advertisement.
Okay, pero aparte de esto, güey, like there was a lot of fucking people posting videos that had very bad information, como quien dice. Like no había un surplus de videos like, oh, que hay como ahorita
Sí.
encuentras gente que you look up escala de do on bajo sexto, bajo quinto, and then you find like 50 to 100
Sí.
to 1,000 to 2,000 videos. Back then you would find fucking unos 20 videos, shit like that, and you had to kind of know like
A ver, ¿a quién le vas a-
a quién le va a hacer caso.
Sí.
And a lot of the times también these people didn't really know, so you're over here learning skills that weren't even
wrong.
the right, that may be wrong and shit.
Sí.
But I think that's what he means. Like back then, it was like los que sabían sabían. Ahora cualquier persona se pone.
Nah,
You're trying to get views. You're trying to.
nah, but this is what I'm saying though. Like back then, like you would look at the videos on YouTube religiously, bro. Like legit. Like now you can look at 5, 6, 7 different ones and like and see which one and look at the comments. Look at all the comments que están ahí and be like, okay, this guy's right.
Yeah.
And
But
this
you
guy's
gotta
not right.
You gotta find the right one.
You gotta find the right one. Antes it
Hey,
was just
hopefully he didn't comment on mine, huh?
yeah.
Ahí tenía como unos 2, 3 así solo.
No, pero have you checked it?
It's been a long time.
Let me
Ahí voy
fucking find
contando
out.
que dice Jorge Razo Podcast.
No, pero te digo, like back then, like you kind of had to go to the one that.
Yeah. Habían ciertos canales que uno ya seguía, pues, ¿verdad? Pero así me sentaba, llegaba de la escuela. Back then, there were still desktop, laptop,
desktop.
you know?
Y-
Y ya me ponía los audífonos que trae ahí el Gio.
Yeah,
Put
así
'em
como
on
esos.
y puras canciones de los Alegres del Barranco y los Canelos. I would just follow.
And
Hours.
you're one of the people that really stuck to that style early, compa. And I tell you this now because hasta ahora se está escuchando mucho más de ese
Sí.
Canelo style, de ese Alegre style, that you know what I mean.
Es-
And you were one of the people that really from back when we started or
Yeah.
when I started and.
A mí siempre me ha gustado la música de ellos, sí. Me gusta porque es música norteña, se puede decir, ¿verdad? So, me gustan las canciones así antiguas.
Corridos con historias and shit like
Corridos
that.
con historias, a las canciones rancheras, ¿verdad? Ese es el estilo que siempre me ha gustado y igual lo escuché de niño. Y esas agrupaciones lo llevan, you know, they're keeping it alive.
Yeah, definitely. And like how I'm saying, back then, maybe no era la agrupación that was hitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like during that time, estaba pegando que Gerardo, que Regulo with this new style of, you know, involucrándole
No
rock,
habían-
y involucrándole.
No habían grupos de ese estilo como hoy. Entonces, el grupo que más escuchaban eran los Fajadores Sinaloa.
Los fajadores,
Ellos-
saludazo a los
Saludos a
compas.
ellos, ellos eran los que, aquí local, pues estas áreas, era de ese estilo. Cuando yo, en esos años, porque a veces que paré de tocar un poquito,
Yeah.
es cuando apenas venían los grupos que están
And we're going to
ahorita.
talk about that.
You know,
And we're
los
going to talk
que son los
about
que
that.
están ahorita.
No,
Pero-
and so you start, and I commend you for this, and I've grown to, how would I say it, like admire the fact that, you know, entraste en tu primera agrupación y dejaste de tocar, for the reason that el Mayo,
Compa
Mayo,
Mayo.
tu compa Mayo, saludazo a mi compa Mayo, he had a
Tenía problemas de que se tenía que cuidar.
Yeah,
¿verdad?
yeah. He had
Gracias a
a-
Dios está bien y aquí...
y gracias a Dios mi compa libró y anda bien y aquí está. So you stopped playing for a while.
I stopped playing probably like 5, 6 years. Neta.
Legit.
De que quité videos, de que así la gente... Es más, todavía tengo el mismo número, ¿eh? Eso es crazy. Eso es crazy. I don't know how I've kept it that long. Pero tuve que quitar videos porque llegué a un punto también donde me sentía como frustrado. You know, I was kind of burnt. Because full-time job, gigging. And you get to a point donde se siente que uno no tiene una vida personal. So,
And-
es algo difícil andar en este ambiente, pues.
And that's one of the one things that I wanted to talk to you about too. And that's one of the main things that I wanted to talk to you was you know, you leaving the music scene for a very long time way. Not necessarily for your own because you wanted to. Sucede esto como dices
Sí,
bien, gracias a Dios.
coincidieron, pues, you know.
Gracias a Dios todo salió bien and shit
Sí.
like that. And you know, you're absent from this music scene 5-6 years. It was like 5,
It's a
6,
lot,
no?
yeah,
It's a lot. How did you deal with this, compa? Like, how did you deal with the, bro?
It wasn't easy because perdí muchas amistades, perdí contactos, X cosa, ¿verdad?
Wait, we would fucking see you as a fucking guy gigging every fucking weekend, and then de repente, where's this fool at?
En cierta manera como que me escondí de la gente, you know, me tuve que hacer un lado de ese ambiente, you know, y la mera verdad, ¿cómo te diré? I regret it, but I don't regret it in a way where it's like, man, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
It happens, it's life, you learn from it, you know? Yo, y igual lo digo, yo fui de las personas que me dije, yo nunca voy a agarrar otro bajo quinto y voy a tocar en una casa o algo.
Yeah.
Y mírame ahora.
Nah,
Otra vez
look at-
andamos
you
ahí
know. But look,
poniendo ambiente y tocando.
this-
Pero I'm glad that we made that decision again, you know?
And this is exactly a lo que quería hablar contigo, you know, like explain to me like your feelings, you know, during that time where you're absent with music. Music is such a big part of my life, at least.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm absent, bro, if I'm absent 2-3 weeks
Yeah.
from music, me siento
te sientes?
desesperado, güey.
What's going
Me
on?
siento,
Así es.
me siento frustrado, güey. Me siento como que tengo tanta energía, güey,
Sí.
like that I just need to let loose, güey, that I can't fathom
Yeah.
5-6 years without music, güey.
Yo creo que me desesperé un poquito porque, como te decía, en el mero punto que paré de tocar, you know, fueron cuando salieron agrupaciones que era más el estilo que me gusta. You know?
No, definitely.
Sí, estilo de tecla y igual, como te digo, estilo alegres o canelos. You know, so era un poco difícil a mí porque me gustaba la música y me gustaban los grupos que están tocando, you know. Verme de como, like, damn, ¿qué tal si o alguien que quiera hacer un grupo así de ese estilo, hey, hit me up, you know? Pero a la vez estaba de que, nah, man, I don't want to do that again, you know? Es, como tú sabes, mucha gente a lo mejor no lo ve, pero no solo es de que, llegamos a tocar nomás de esta hora y ya estuvo. Hay que prepararnos, hay que irnos de la casa a X hora mucho más temprano, a llegar, a instalar, y luego vamos a tocar.
It's fresh,
Y
and
luego
then pick up, and then take the
you-
system somewhere, and
And then plus you still have to drive home. So it's more than just the hours that you guys see the group playing at wherever it is, whether if it's a nightclub, at a house. You know, sometimes you're not home for 10, 12, 15 hours.
those 4 hours que están en el contrato,
Yeah.
right? Those 4 hours turn into 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now imagínate de todos modos, from a 4 hour to a 5 hour to a 6 hour to 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10. How many hours you're away from your family? How many hours you're away from?
And not only that, but you're, sin exagerar, and muchos compas, and even you're getting home at 5, 6 in the morning, the sun's coming out. You see people waking up, going to the donut shop, going to the
Con
la
acá,
marqueta, whatever.
Que
Y tú
no,
apenas vas llegando, you know?
right here off of
And-
Hill and Long Beach Boulevard, the donut shop on the
And
corner.
you see el compa George right there.
And I gotta go to work the next day, compa. So I got-
And, you know, it's hard to balance it, especially when you have a family, you know. They probably didn't see you during the week because you may be at work. And then
They didn't see you on the weekend
your
because you're
weekend
working.
you're AKA working. And I was like, well, when are we going to spend a day or time together? So es algo difícil. que-
How hard was it for you though? Like getting away from music, way like how?
It wasn't easy because I really enjoy it. You know, I've told many people, and they've always asked me, you know, I never do any of this for fame. I don't do it. I do it because I like it. I do it because I like getting así una agrupación, okay, ya está el acordeón, el toloche, bass, whatever, drums, boom, let's jam out a song, you know?
Yeah.
I enjoy doing that. I never did it with the purpose that, oh man, I want to be like X artista. Oh, I want to be like, I don't.
Yeah.
You know, and I think when you really do something like that, you have more fun, and that's what is keeping me now going, you know. Y por eso, la verdad, por eso regresé.
Well, to be honest with you, güey, cuando fuimos a Santa Bebé,
Yeah.
cuando andamos en Santa Bebé y te dije...
Y nomás llegaste un rato.
Y
ya
nomás
estabas
era...
bien picado.
No, lo que te iba a decir...
El compa nomás fue por 1 hora y no soltaba el bass.
No, pero te digo, güey, no, pero aside from that, cuando ganamos la final, güey, cuando ganamos la final y andamos allá con el Brian que se jaló, shout out to you, compa Brian Villegas, que se jaló y andabas tocando, güey.
Sí, ya, ahí nomás.
Y nomás andamos
Al
tocando
aire
de
ahí,
pura
tranquilitos.
pinche chiripada, dijera
Yeah.
mi jefe. I noticed, güey, las ganas de quererle
Yeah.
tocar, güey, con las ganas de querer...
Es que
fucking-
uno es, por decir, es como que estás jugando fútbol, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Estás disfrutando el partido, estás
Metido.
Estás metido, estás centrado y así igual cuando yo toco, ya sea con cualquier persona, yo de veras lo disfruto. Yo de veras disfruto, igual que los muchachos, y yo creo que eso se ocupa mucho, igual tener un equipo así que quiera hacer lo mismo contigo, que lo disfrute.
Yeah.
No que lo quiera hacer porque, pues...
I need the money,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
because
you know?
I feel like it's a job, or
Porque
lo
ahí
que sea.
ya, de cuando alguien nomás lo está haciendo por dinero y nomás esto, ya ahí cambia la cosa. El
Yeah.
dinero va a venir, eso es lo de menos. Pero lo tienes que disfrutar.
I think it's very important to have a team that sticks with you and that wants to progress as you progress, you know? That's one of the things that a las veces las agrupaciones como que le batallan un poco, ¿no? Because cada quien anda su propio rollo. Aparte de eso, not everybody, only lives off of music. So, el trabajo, la mujer, people have kids, people have fucking, there's different jobs that they have to do, so es algo bien importante to have, musicians be on the same page as you.
Couldn't have said it better, porque cuando paré de tocar, sí tenía gente that would hit me up, like, hey, let's do a group, y como yo me tocaba trabajar hasta los sábados, till like 5:30, and most times people want you to start Saturdays at 6, 7 o'clock.
6, 7 o'clock, yeah.
So I didn't want to commit and make myself look bad. That was hard. I think that was one of the most hardest parts.
And the thing is, even then, sometimes you get off of work way like 5 o'clock, you fucking shower up, you fucking take off to the gig. A veces ni, and I say this from personal experience, like I love playing music, way. I love being a musician, but a veces it's like, sometimes I'm just like, I feel like como que estoy muy forzado to be there,
Yeah.
that you don't really enjoy the experience of playing
Yeah.
music. You know what I mean?
No, see, it's hard. It really is.
It's at the end of the day, we love doing this shit, way, but at the end of the day, it's a job as well,
Yeah.
And I feel like now that you took your break, way, like that you took your break, and that now you don't see it as a job, but it's more so like you see it as, fuck, I really want to do this shit again. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's where, cuando uno le empieza a echar ganas, güey, cuando uno le empieza a realmente meter empeño a todo esto,
Y es algo que, con los muchachos, pues, estamos en la misma página, me toca a mí be kind of like the dad and mom type of role, which I hate it sometimes.
Hey, wait.
But we're on the same page,
Yeah.
So a veces me toca, por decir, regañar a alguien. Pero no es de que uno lo quiera regañar a nadie, ¿verdad? Pero igual es como un trabajo, quedamos a esta hora que vamos a llegar aquí, porque a tal hora hay que irnos. So it's like your job, okay, you clock in at this time, because you start working at X
this time, yeah.
Y estás quedando un acuerdo con alguien que te está contratando, con tu cliente, so...
But I think...
it's a service that now you have to present to them.
I think that's one of the things where you guys are very good at being punctual.
Yeah.
Bueno, yo lo veo from outside perspective, ¿verdad? But I know you, so I know how you were very like, you know what, we're gonna be here at this time, y a esta hora vamos a estar aquí.
Yeah.
We're gonna be done setting up at this time. We're gonna
Yeah.
start setting up at this time. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
everything is timed, you know.
It's structure.
Yeah.
Everything is
We
structural.
have our little workflow going on.
And when the thing about this is that a lot of times we feel like we're more lenient to have a when you're your own boss, you feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know, so like you feel like I don't really have to, like I had to start at this time, but like I don't really have to start at this
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean? So it's like when you start feeling that way, it's when it starts going downhill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very important to have that structure. Like, you know what, cabrones? Hey, everybody, 8 o'clock. And that's why a lot of people, a lot of grupos implement that. If you're not here at 8 o'clock, you're getting deducted this much amount from your
Yeah.
pay. You know what I mean? And that's when people really start taking shit serious.
Yeah, it's just as long as you have the right people, you know, and they have the same vision as you, things go smooth, you know. Things go smooth and a lot of doors open up.
So
You know, for everyone.
now that you're playing again, now that you started this new project and stuff like that, well, first of all, why start the new project and not continue your old name?
So the main reason, I'm with my ex-employer, I'm no longer there. So I no longer have that full-time job that I was stuck to. You know, por eso pude tener el tiempo de, okay, cool, I'm free Saturdays or I'm free any day.
No, pero
Yeah.
a lo que me refiero, when you started this new project,
Yeah, oh, you're saying, ¿por qué no empezamos el
¿por
nombre?
qué no seguiste con el mismo nombre de
Porque
la-
ya era una nueva etapa, you know? It was a new beginning, new chapter. We got to get the ball going again. So we started from zero. It was hard. And
So-
we're still, even till today, you know, apenas hoy en día ya la agrupación, los de la Vieja Escuela, llevamos 9 meses. Apenas está agarrando, you know, that viada that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know, this is like the beginning. We're like, all right, cool. These 9 months that we've been doing this, you know, struggling,
It's paying
hustling,
off.
is beginning
To pay off.
To pay off. And I think that's where también some groups, you know, no duran, or it's been 9 months and they have 3 different integrantes now.
yeah.
Or that name doesn't exist now. It's this name, but it's like the same guys.
Yeah. No,
You know?
definitely.
So
Igual, like I kind of thought since you're gonna start coming back into the game, and since you started playing again with your same accordion player that you had desde años atrás,
from the
you know what I mean, from the beginning, from the get go. I thought you were gonna continue with that name.
Pues mira, cuando tocábamos, que éramos Grupo Nueva Orden.
La Nueva Orden.
No sé si te acuerdas, pero después tocamos con tuba, nomás éramos 3.
Eran 3, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a video around there. So éramos 3.
And still have Miguel's artículo, it's still there.
Los más solicitados. Teníamos los más solicitados. And then, eso era cuando le pasó el incidente a mi compa Mayo. Y ahí ya fui cuando me aplaqué un rato, toqué con otro acordeonista, mi compa Jera. Igual éramos de tuba, pero eran muy pocos meses que le dimos y ya ahí era donde yo tiré la toalla.
And like I said, bro, like I respect that. You know what I mean? Like I respect the commitment, and I'm pretty sure that's why el compa Mayo, saludos compa Mayo. I'm pretty sure that's why he was not hesitant to rejoin and restart this whole new project.
Sin querer queriendo, pues me topé con él porque yo quería contactarme con él, just for X reason. I want to make sure he was okay, you know, y todo. Y de un día para otro, literally, me topé con él. COVID time, you know, so you're walking around, this is all you see on people with face masks. Pero yo lo reconocí. Y ya
You're like,
nos
what up,
saludamos.
motherfucker? You're like, "Go on there." Nah, anyway, I think it's one of the more genuine stories, way. Like it's one of the more, you know, like cualquier persona puede empezar su grupo, dejarse lo que sea, to start back up, way. But the story that's and I don't want to get too much into the story, way, por el respeto que le tengo al compa and for the respect of la agrupación, I don't want to get too much into the story, you know.
Yeah.
But for you guys to fucking be like, you know what?
Yeah, come back.
Vámonos.
Sí le doy mucho gusto a varias gente que ya nos conocía, pues, you know,
Yeah.
like, oh, damn, that's sick, you guys are playing again, and, you know, X-Team, pero no, gracias a Dios, ahí la llevamos echándole muchas ganas, igual con los otros muchachos que ya nos acompañan. You know, el compa Josiel, el bass player, y ahora Caesar on the drums.
So how'd that come about?
Pues cuando Ismael y yo ya quedamos de que pues, hay que echarle ganas, the next step was finding a bass player. Y un señor con que yo trabajo, él me lo recomendó, me dijo, hey, mi sobrino acaba de llegar, you know, and, pues tráigamelo. Y ya un día we practice así, and I'm like, cool. Y tiene buen estilo el compa Josiel para el bass. Y después, con el que batallé a encontrar era un drummer. No he encontrado ningún drummer. Aquí hay varios. Y...
No, pero pues la neta, I don't appreciate the fact that you didn't call me up, you know what I mean?
No. No es cierto, no es cierto.
No
No es
I
cierto.
don't appreciate the fact that
No es cierto, mira. I did hit him up, pero igual, respeto, I'm not going to say any names or whatever. He had an incident with his agrupación at that time.
Yeah.
So maybe compa George and I could have been the same group.
Nah, yeah.
Pero he had some other issues going on during that time. So he was on the candidate list. Y con el que batallé más.
No. He hit me up. He goes, hey, you know any good bass players? Hey, he fucking was like, hey, come on, you know any good bass players? I was like,
¿Cómo ves yo?
You know, y todavía dijo, hey, güey, ¿no sabes un buen bajista y cantante?
It was not like, I'm free, fool, I'm free.
No, just like, no, I can't think of one, güey. No, he was like, oh, no, ni pedo, güey. No,
nah, this fool had his group full in action, you know, todo acá. And then, ni sé quién te llevabas para que te acompañaba. I think you completed some gigs with...
Yeah.
But
He was
had
waiting
his
for
group
you to
going
raise
on.
your
He had his
hand.
group going on.
I say-
Hasta que ya después lo regañé, and then we talked, like, fuck, why didn't you tell me? Like, why did? But you
Well,
still had
I told him, I was like, hey, güey, qué pedo, güey. Yo quería ganar lo mismo que tú, güey, pero te pasas de verga. He was like, no, güey, pues es que yo acá a otro nivel, pues.
¡Qué mentiroso! Hijo de su madre. Gio, ahí córtale y ahí le
Le arreglas un poco.
Según.
No.
Según.
Y con el que batallé was finding a drummer, you know. Somebody that was willing to commit. Y one day, el Ricardo hit me up. He's like, hey,
Shout out my boy
available.
Ricky.
Saludos para compa Ricardo. Él nos ayudó a formar la agrupación desde el principio. Ya un día le dije, ok, cállate tal día para ensayar.
Para ensayar.
Y ya I didn't think about it twice. We had some other guy who was supposed to go, I think like the day after, algo así. Ahí la dejé con Ricardo. Le dije, hey, Ricardo, you know, this is the plan that we have. This is what we want to do. You know, are you willing with it? He's like, yeah, I'm down. So, de ahí empezamos. So, Ricardo, él nos ayudó mucho a empezar la agrupación. Que fue...
Shout out to you, papá.
We had our first gig in November. Last year, November.
So, ya llevas
como
casi
los de
el
la Vieja
año.
Escuela. Ya mero vamos, si Dios quiere, para el año que andamos.
But, okay, so, mi compa Ricky, shout out to you, mi compa Ricky. Compa Ricky Arroyo viene siendo hermano de mi compa Bird. Who doesn't know mi compa Bird? You know, and, you know,
El periquito.
El
No, y todos los
periquito.
hermanos, pues ya tenemos amistad con ellos, como te digo, pues de una manera u otra nos conocemos
we
aquí.
fucking know each other and all that
Y
shit.
se conocen al otro,
And
pues así.
you know, he continues. Mi compa had his other kid, you know, not too long
Yeah,
ago. And shit like,
apenas.
entonces, en June, entonces, pues también no le pudo seguir, pues, con la agrupación. And you guys have another drummer right now at the moment that la neta, pues, se escuchan.
Se acopló, se pudo
acopló.
acoplar de volada, pues, ¿sí, no?
Y se escucha machín la agrupación ahorita.
Sí, no, muchas gracias.
To the point where at this moment, I don't know how you are with the information of this, if you want to reveal it or not, but el compa Fernando Tapia.
Yeah, we got to record, he gave us opportunity to record some videos with him. So, hay para que apoyen los videos. Se viene otro, ahorita solamente hay dos.
Yeah.
Y se viene uno más.
Shout out
So,
to my compa, my compa Fernando Tapia,
Mucho.
FT Music. una chulada de persona. La neta, I've had him on the podcast. A lot of people that follow me and that are synced into the YouTube channel know that I, had my boy on there. I think he's one of the people that had the most views, no? Like,
Conoce a mucha gente.
Una pinche chulada, mi compa, la neta. He still looks out for me behind cameras. Ahorita estamos trabajando en un proyecto que no quisiera decir qué es, pero mi compa me responde y me dice, hey, compa, hazle así, hazle tal, o lo que sea, So shout out to you, compa, la neta, una chulada de persona.
Y la verdad que sí, I've only had the privilege to meet him once, y neta que se portó muy bien, he's the...
And my boy is not like one of the people that like, he has a following, compa, like he has a following, he has people que lo siguen, people that look up to him and shit like that, y no es una persona que se siente like, muy...
No se hace de más, pues,
Shout out to you, compa, la neta, una chulada de persona.
Para su proyecto
Felicidades
que
por
lleva.
los proyectos que tiene. I know he's been selling out with these fucking
Tercia de Reyes.
Tercia de Reyes with all these same style agrupaciones that are playing at all these nightclubs and shit like that. He's selling out, compa. Felicidades. De todos modos, ahí estamos en contacto para cuando ocupe un grupo, to open up and shit.
Ahí están los de la vieja escuela. Ahí están los de la vieja escuela. Ahí me habla, compa, ya tiene el número.
Ya, güey, mi compa Fernando Tapia, la neta, que ha sido un buen maestro, ¿verdad? En estas ciertas cosas and shit like that. And I appreciate him y le mando un saludo a ver si lo ve mi compa. And como te digo, güey, like it's just been like an up and down battle, pues, entre la música.
Pero hay que
for
echarle,
you.
hay que echarle ganas.
So now that you came back into the music way, like, how do you see this shit? Like, being absent for so long, way, like, I assume, you see different shit, you see different aspects of looking at music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
¿Cómo es que entras a esta música otra vez, güey?
Pues, obviamente, más maduro con un poco de experiencia. Obviamente, el tiempo que sí toqué. Pero sí ha cambiado muchísimo, y empezando con la tecnología, ¿verdad? Ha cambiado con la tecnología. Now you can look up lyrics on your phone. Back then, not too.
You remember the Bibles?
Yeah, you had the big ass binders. You had little lamp clip little light.
The lamp clip?
Para tenerle. You probably had a binder for cumbias too, or something like that.
You had three binders.
You had your clear pages así, so front and back tenían, and you put your best corridos in the front or something like that.
No, pues tenías los three binders, and the 3-inch 3-ring binders. Tenías cumbias, corridos, and norteñas.
Yeah.
Y como
Now you have people, they bring their phone, hey, you know this song? Hey, you know that song? And back then, pues no, era like, si te la sabías type of thing. Aunque todavía me tocó where I invested in an iPad, my later days, probably a year or two, I had my tablet, I had...
So the tablet, not an iPad, güey, it was a tablet.
Pues estaba medio gruesita la güey grande. I had to pay like $30 a month. I had actually got the Wi-Fi one.
No.
But, it's changed a lot. But
And then you had to bring todavía a Wi-Fi little cuadrito and shit,
Yeah.
and to carry it around with the
y
things.
para ver que te agarras señal.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it, I don't know how long I'll do it for, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just focusing on what's going on today.
You think
You
think you're gonna keep going, or you think you're gonna?
For now, for sure, I'm gonna keep going. Keep going, because the guys are on the same page.
Yeah.
The guys are on the same page, so I'm gonna be there with them.
That's when you get into this whole.
Go ahead.
No, that's when you. No, go ahead. That.
You know que you're like, estás metido cuando like, you started with this, like, when we started back again, I still had like, bien poquito sound from last, from like when I started. God damn it, llegamos con one monitor, porque ya ni tenía las otras, and one subwoofer. No, actually two. Dos monitores, one subwoofer, llegamos a la tocada. Una que nos daba para nosotros y otra to the crowd, to the crowd.
Yeah.
But now, like, thankfully,
You've been able to
invested, you know,
invest.
like everything on the sound, you know,
How,
everything.
how important, y para la gente que no sabe, how important is to invest in your sound system?
It's a lot. It's
key.
very, 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 very important, you know. It makes a difference on the sound quality. And I'm happy for it because we've had people tell us, hey, man, you guys it sounds clear, or, you know, se escucha.
Se escucha bien.
Sometimes microphones, te chilla, like a cable, and has static. You know, your mixers, everything makes a big difference. And there's one thing that I would tell Ismael, we can't have you playing a X dollar amount accordion with the sorriest sound system.
Es because
You know?
el compa, en cuanto empecé otra vez a la música, se agarró un pinche acordeón de
Sí.
we're not talking 2,000, we're not talking 3,000, we're not talking 4,000, we're talking about
Yeah.
$5,000-$6,000 fucking accordion, güey. Y el compa, saludos, mi compa Mayo, saludos. But my boy, when he came back into the music, he was like, I'm doing it now, you know what I mean? Like,
You only know
he
it's
came out
'cause
hot.
everyone, you can't have a good instrument and your sound system not gonna back you up for it, you know. And algo que igual en la música, pues tienes que invertir. Igual durante hoy tuve que ir a la mendiga tienda, and you know, we got to get other cables now porque te empieza a fallar uno, te empieza a fallar otro, you know. So thankfully we have our wireless system now. Our snake cables, like 3-4 cables, ya me está, they're falla. But it is what it is, you know? It's like a car. You got to do the oil change. You got to put gas in it.
That's
all this is.
That's what a lot of people don't see with. Like, we're gigging.
Yeah.
They see just, los músicos y a la verga.
Yeah.
They don't know how much we spend on bocinas. Aparte de las bocinas.
Sound equipment, everything.
They don't know how much we spend on mixers. How much we... Los putos cables, güey, te salen mínimo $60, güey, el pinche cable, güey. Just one of these fucking cables, you know what I mean? Like $60, bro. Like, okay.
Y eso es lo que nos ha ayudado mucho, de que los muchachos, they're on the same page, you know? Like, hey, guys, what do you guys think we need? Oh, man, if we had this, you know, this would sound better. Look, let's get it. They all agree to it, you know? So, como te digo, ahorita, gracias a Dios, ya en esa etapa del equipo de sonido, estamos bien. Igual tenemos...
How are you structured, though? Like, how are you structured, like, with the sound system? Like, is it a group thing? Is it just somebody that owns it? Like, how is that structured?
It's structured a little bit different now. We're all collectively together.
Okay.
You know? We're collectively together, so... Let's just say, I don't know, you need a wireless system. Cool. Let's help George get his wireless system type of thing. You know, so we help each other because that helps us grow more.
A lot of agrupaciones, they have their sound system, and that sound system guy gets his money for the sound system, and then everybody else gets paid out accordingly, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are more like, okay, let's invest in this.
You know what helped us out a lot is that, I don't know if you saw it. We did 2 raffles.
Yeah.
We did 2 raffles.
Yeah, I answered those. And I lost. And
But I appreciate you. But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. And for anyone that is looking, for anyone who supported us in that way, like, thank you very much.
No, yo sí te voy a reclamar, güey.
You guys really helped us grow.
Maybe these other people aren't gonna reclamarte. I lost both of the fucking raffles.
Hay grupos que lo hacen diferente. They do it to get the gig, right? And okay, cool. This is our pay for the day. We did it the other way. Hey, let's hold on to it. Let's invest the money on it so it can help us make money.
No, and definitely. I mean, you got. No es por decir de lo que tienes, ¿verdad? Pero to make sure que cargan ustedes. Pues,
and, you know, now we're on the stage where now we queremos los trajes, you know? Ahorita llegamos en botas y todo, pero ya es diferente igual llegar no es un traje, you know? Hacemos lo mejor para siempre estar presentable para el cliente and look our best, but now igual the guys, they want it. They feel like, hey, Nelson, let's get the trajes, dude. All right, okay, let's do it.
We're at the same stage.
Yeah.
Igual como te digo, when you started again with the
Yeah.
music is when I started with my compa Nelson, your
Tocayo.
tocayo. Shout out to you, mi compa
Saludo al
Nelson.
compa también.
And that's when we started again.
Sí.
I
Literally, like, right at
started
the
with
same
him.
time, like,
At
probably like a
around
month.
the same time, yeah.
Porque yo me lo topé a él en una tocada.
Yeah.
Que allá, Jericho Valley area. Allá me lo topé, ya we started talking, and a month later I saw you with him.
Yeah. So I le empecé con él, pues, y como te digo, we're not too far off on how long we have playing or lo que sea, ¿verdad? And igual con estos güeyes, like, we have the same matching shirt. We got 2 matching shirts.
Yeah.
The same pants and boots and belt and tejana.
Yeah.
But la gente no te va a tomar tan en serio a cuando te llegas bien presentado con un vestuario, un traje acá bien chaca, dijera que mi.
Es que it makes a difference, and you're empowering the client.
Yeah.
You know, you're making them feel good, and you're making them look good too.
And you're making
for their invites. And yo lo que, and personalmente, pues, lo que siempre hacemos lo mejor para darle al cliente, you know.
And you're making them look like, you know what? Like, I paid this much amount of money. It was worth it because these motherfuckers look legit. You know what I mean?
And again, we respect the client. We know that, you know, it may not be easy to come up with X amount of money that you're going to pay 4 or 5 hours of music, y ya apostando ahí la gente se empica, you know.
No tú.
Pero ya cuando satisfaz al cliente así, they're happy with it, they're satisfied, that makes you feel good because you're like, hell yeah, man, you know, they liked it, they enjoyed it, they're going to call you back, they're going to recommend you, you know, XX thing. So to me, that's number one key, you know, all about the group presentation. Compa, we even pick up our area when we're done playing. So, seguramos que no dejamos vasos, botellas, cervezas, tragos, lo que nos hayan traído.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I try to enfocarme también, like, when we're done, you know, asegurarnos de que our work area, como que dice, our work area is clean. No bottles, no this. Que no se nos quedan los cables. Y aparte de eso, asegurar que no hay basura. You know, like, so these people leave with a good image or with a good feeling of, you know what, these motherfuckers are not that bad, you know?
No, igual, I mean, gracias a Dios, nos ha tocado gente muy respetuosa, siente uno que ya lleva años conociéndolos, you know, and they like that, you know? Because sometimes they think like, oh, I don't know if I can go talk to him, or is it okay if I ask him a song or anything? Nah, man, we start talking to our people, you know, we interact with them y todo. So, and it's kind of hard porque yo me pongo igual, todos somos un equipo, so todos instalamos, todos recogemos, you know. Y hay veces, como a mí me toca hacer el contrato, pues el cliente o X persona te está hablando, you know, they're talking with you, they're talking with you. You know, y se siente uno gacho igual porque you don't want to cut them off, but then you also want to help out your guys, or vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
So, thankfully we have our guys, el compa Freddy, el compa Oscar que nos ayudan.
Shout out to mi compa Freddy. Saludos a mi compa. Tengo buen rato conociendo a compa.
Ese compa también es muy conocido, no sé cómo es conocido el cabrón, pero
soccer player. That motherfucker knows everybody and everybody knows him for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
no sé. Conoce a todos, pero menos los que van a misa, ¿verdad?
Exactamente. Mi compa anda, no sé en qué rollos anda metido. Mi compa.
Ay, como te decía, obviamente nos ayudan, so me ayudan a veces un poco, ¿verdad? I tell the guys, hey, I'm gonna be here, be that, you know? They're like, nah, go ahead, take care of it. So, pero pues son cosas que, como te decía hace rato, es como un trabajo. Everyone has their role, you know? This guy's in charge of that, this guy's in charge of this, and you're in charge of that. And that's how we take on, you know? So we have our X time, como tú dices, to get there. We have X time también to head out. Because at the end of the day, cool, we got paid. It's time to go home, guys.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, wait, during the weekends, como te digo, I stay out here.
Yeah, I know. My respect, porque me tocó ir a donde tú vives twice. Twice. So igual para que, you know, so I can't imagine you going every day. Ahorita yo todavía estoy cansado, estoy desvelado porque la mera verdad no dormí. Because of again, sometimes, como tú dices, de músico a músico, ¿verdad? La gente no ve eso. Ellos a lo mejor piensan de que, no, pues ya acaban los músicos, se van a ir a dormir.
Yeah,
Man, times
they're gonna be waking up to the next 2 days. They're gonna,
Yeah.
nah, we still got lives, you know. We still got shit going on. Y como te digo, like there's times where I'm getting home or not to my house, but I'm getting to my mom's house, because como te digo, on the weekends I stay out here. On the weekend, and I'm fucking seeing your truck barely pull up, or because the dick we live like.
I know, a block away, nunca lo veo.
Nah, no.
O nunca me quiere ver, más bien.
No.
Me saca la vuelta.
Like a block away, and I swear to you.
It seems like once every 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. Pero,
on the freeway.
Well, caught you on the freeway, pero a lo que me refiero pues es de que you live like a block away, and then I'm like, oh fuck, this fool's barely pulling up.
Yeah.
And, you know, like fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning and shit like that. Like it's shit we gotta deal with. You know what I mean? Bueno, aparte de all the fucked up times we had in music, quisiera saber, you know, what's motivating you to keep going in this music?
Man, that's a big question. Y no lo he compartido con mucha gente porque mucha gente me conoce, pero también soy reservado a la vez, you know?
Yeah.
Conocidos tengo muchos, pero amigos muy pocos, muy pocos que considero así amigos.
Oh, because I know. You know what I'm saying? I know, motherfuckers. Dale.
Gracias a Dios, en unos meses, compa, voy a ser papá por primera vez. So,
No te creas.
Eso mucho más me ha motivado ahorita. Eso yo creo que fue como una kind of like a restart button in my life.
Fuck a restart,
you know,
compa. Es un regalo recibido de Dios, güey.
You know, so es algo que ahorita with my girl, like, it really has changed me, you know.
Mi compa no es personal, mi compa, ¿verdad? No es personal. He barely posts anything on his social media and shit like that, but my compa's changing. ¿Para qué le hacemos de que el otro?
Híjole, so.
What?
Como tú sabes, compa, you have a blessing where you have your little girl. She's the oldest, right?
Yeah.
And then, igual hace, what? ¿Cuánto llevas?
9 months?
Y so, tú ya tienes experiencia, you know? You know, I'm going to have to get now the classes from you.
Well, yeah.
You're trying to get from me. But it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing,
it's just,
compa.
it really changed me. It really, really, really changed me. In a good way, though.
Esta madre te va a cambiar hasta donde no sabes, mi rey. Esta madre es otro rollo. One of the most important things, güey, la neta, es estar ahí, estar presente, demostrar, pues, a tu mujer que, pues, you're there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially during the couple of months postpartum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make sure that you show that you're there, that you're supporting, that you have the same interest as they do. You know
Yeah, no, you're right. Because I have a lot of people, thankfully, sending us messages, calling, you know, hey, are you guys available X date? And, you know, thankfully, while the guys are backing me up with it, we're not going to get dates around the time where she's expected to give labor.
Yeah.
I don't want to commit to someone and I get a call, hey, I'm on my way to the hospital.
Definitely.
You know, I don't want to miss that moment, so.
Yes, I mean, that's one of the fucking things that nobody really sees, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of the things that the clients, that all that stuff don't really see. So, like, I've told clients, you know, like, I've told people, like, hey, you know what, like, they call me up usually because during the time that I was expecting my first kid,
Yeah.
and my second and third.
You're at a gig?
No, not that I was at a gig,
Okay.
but they would call me up because,
Yeah.
como quien dice, I was kind of like the face of the group or like the main
Yeah,
person
to
in
book.
charge. So they would call me up and I'd tell them, you know what? I am expecting from this day to this day, because you don't have a
Yeah.
specified date. And I'm like, you know what? If I can't show up that day, I'm going to send the agrupación with
Next
the
person.
fucking... Le digo, y si en
Yeah.
dado caso de que
I can't sense
I'm playing and
Yeah.
they call me up,
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what, I'm
taking off.
done.
Yeah.
I'm taking off, and tú ya tienes entendido, and
Yeah.
you have that fucking understanding that I'm dipping.
Yeah.
I don't give a...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a
I
damn.
thought about that, but at the same time, I just don't want to be put in that spot, you know? So that weekend, probably the week before, the week after, it's a no. But again, thankfully, guys are backing me up on that.
Wait,
if it
but-
happens, we'll book last minute, you know? But it's just, I want to be there for my girl. I want to be there.
Because it's
for my-
understandable.
my baby
It's
and-
understandable.
And, you know, I have to be
I
there.
have to be
It has
there.
to be there.
And it's not that I want to be there. I
Yeah.
gotta be there.
Si no me van a regañar.
Nah, but no.
No, but thankfully, my girl, she's very, very, very supportive in that. So, you know, it's not
Shout out
easy.
to her.
It's not easy being, you know, in this environment. Like you said, we're not home. So yeah, there's that time where, you know what, I'm not going to work tomorrow. You know, right now I have a job that allows me to do that.
That gives you the...
You know? This week, thankfully, I'm not gonna work the whole week, compa. I'm gonna take it off. One, I have to rest. I still haven't rested. You know how that is.
Llegó con los ojos rojos.
Me dijo que venía borracho.
I thought he was drunk. I
Damn.
thought he was high. I thought he was on some other shit. He was like, nah, I just haven't slept. I understand it, compa.
Yeah.
For the same reason that there's times where I'm working, playing, and then I still gotta go work. So it's just like...
Yeah. But igual we do it como tú dices, right? We like it.
We love
you
it.
know? We want to give the best to you guys. Let's say like your podcast, your group, your family. So it's something that we like, we enjoy, and you know, me ha tocado llegar a tocadas where like, damn, I went home, slept 4 hours, and fuck, I gotta wake up because we have to drive X place, set up and gig. Pero aunque llegue así, compa Jorge, yo le pongo todas las ganas del mundo ahí, porque no es la culpa del cliente de que uno se amaneció y estaba trabajando. Nah, man, we're gonna give you the best show, just like, you know, just like the first one. So.
Definitely. And this is why I want to go ahead and broadcast these experiences that we have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Porque pues, hay veces que andamos bien puteados del jale, no, y ni se diga los problemas personales. Like we're dealing with so much shit, and then we still gotta go over there.
Yeah.
And give a big smile on our face and shit like that, and give you guys the time of your life. You know what I mean? So,
I had this past weekend, igual we were programmed for X amount of hours, you know. So, all right, cool, we're programmed, and I was gonna go meet up with my family after, you know, X plays, go drive, pero compa no se pudo, you know. And
now
it's
we
okay.
gotta go play.
Nos amanecimos. You know,
Nah, pero
so-
el compa llegó con los Gucci shoes, you know. Ay, ay.
Híjole. Gio, le grabas de acá para arriba, Porque...
Le hace, no llegué a tiempo, pero pues.
No llegué a tiempo. Me tiene
No.
esperando allá afuera como no.
No,
veo
no,
rancho,
I had
Gio.
him
He didn't want to open the door
outside.
for me.
No, pero el compa dice, I didn't go to my family. I didn't go to my family event, but
Gio, ¿le crees o no? ¿Le crees?
¿Cómo le hizo?
¿Le crees, Gio?
A ver, dime.
Son del Swami, güey, mira.
Te digo. Nah, but again, like I said, and I've said various times before, you know, I don't want this channel for people to feel pity or to feel like
Feel sorry for us.
to feel sorry for
Or
us.
that we're
you know?
complaining. We're not complaining.
We're not complaining. We love what the fuck we do.
Yeah.
We love putting on a show. Mi compa, I'm pretty sure you as well as me love fucking singing in front of people.
Not to cut you off, I like the... I don't know if you still do it when you play the cumbias. ¿Cómo se llama el personaje? Que te ponías la wig.
That's not me, bitch.
Ay.
That's not me. That was Javi. I swear. That was Javi.
It was you.
What are you talking about?
When you would play the cumbias, you would grab like a wig with the tejana or something. You would start singing ahí.
That
I'm
wasn't
gonna find
me.
the video, watch.
Hey,
Lo
that
voy a
wasn't
pegar,
me.
compa.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I swear. I
Ni me
swear
acuerdo
that
cómo
wasn't me.
llamabas el personaje. You did it like a couple times.
I didn't do that shit. That was Javi probably. That wasn't me. Pero
That's
te
the
digo,
compa right here, no?
hey, but like I'm saying, we love doing what we do. We don't complain. I'm like I'm saying, I'm not doing this shit to complain, but it's just
It
something
just gives
that
them an idea what really goes behind the scenes, you know?
yeah.
Como, like we said it, we just don't show up to a house, a club, and we play. There's things that go on way before that,
Yeah.
you know? Like you
Yeah.
said, we got to meet up at X place. We got to get our sound, drive to
That
the
lugar,
location,
set up, sound check, play, pack up, drive to where the fuck we're dropping it off, go back home, and you know
and then you may play the next day or in a few hours,
exactly.
which is good. It's a blessing, you know. It's a blessing.
But I mean, mi compa Nelson, I appreciate you coming out, güey. La neta, güey, estoy más que agradecido, güey, de que hayas venido, güey. Like, you know, you've been one of the people that you know, when you start off, you know, you kind of look up to and you fucking be like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna fucking end up fucking playing with this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just been...
Thank you, and
It's just been a roller coaster of emotions, you know, being able to play with you and fucking fuck around with you and have you around with me and shit like that. It's otro rollo.
no, thank you, compa George. Thank you for having me here in your channel with your people, your audience. El honor es mío de estar con todos ustedes, de poder compartir. Igual, I had seen ex people who had come like, the hell, why does compa George want to interview me? What the fuck, you know? ¿Yo qué?
Hey, yo qué rollo, güey. Pues, ¿cuándo va a llegar yo?
A mí que me va a pelar, you know? Like, but igual, con mucho gusto.
Nah.
Mucho gusto, aquí estamos.
Nah,
Hey, I was
my
gonna hit
boy.
up George. Hey, compa George, you know anyone that does a good podcast?
Ah, ya, ver.
Imagine.
Hey,
Pa' que de veras siga,
my
huh?
boy.
Pa' que de veras
Hey,
siga, compa
I'm
tío.
not gonna lie to y'all. When he hit me up, he was like, hey, you know any good bass players?
Y que canten.
No quería el
Que
cabrón,
canten.
güey. No quería,
He
güey.
goes. You know any good bass players que canten? I'm like, fuck, I don't think so.
Well, I play the bass when I sing
I play the
too,
bass, but I
mean,
see too. But let me see if I can play.
But I'll let you know. Compa George.
Hey, no, I've been telling him for a while. Get el compa Nelson, papá. Hey, no te hagas de rogar, güey.
Hey,
Nah,
hey,
for real.
Hey,
for
¿cómo le
one
decimos?
reason or otra, de veras no se hacían las cosas. Like,
But the
God
good
damn,
thing is,
dude.
the good thing is, we were able to get this shit down today.
yeah.
Aquí está.
We hope you guys
Mira,
like
güey,
it. We hope
mira,
you
güey,
guys really enjoy
Lo
it.
traje con engaños, güey.
Yeah.
I
¿Qué le tuviste que
didn't,
decir?
look, I didn't tell him we were double
Hey.
recording today.
Oh, okay.
He told me from 7 to 9.
I didn't tell him we were double
Ya
recording
son
today.
las...
Did you know I was gonna come?
I didn't.
What'd you think when I walked in?
I didn't.
Se enamoró de
dijo?
ti, güey. Ah, ya.
¿Qué dijo el
Mira,
güey?
güey.
Se enamoró de ti, güey.
Llegó mi papi.
Ya llegó
Llegó
mi
mi papi.
Finalmente, güey.
Finally.
Hey, no, but this is what I'm saying. Like, güey, teníamos rato diciendo que,
Yeah.
que we were gonna do this shit, que we're gonna fucking try to record something, shit like that. Hasta hoy se nos dio. And I want to go ahead and thank you, güey, la neta, güey. And this might seem kind of stupid, güey, to you, because during the time, pa' mí te sentías inalcanzable. You know what I mean? cuando empezaba yo a tocar, ya tenías tú un poquito de familia and shit like that, you know, you had a couple of people following you y todo el rollo. I was like, oh, you know, like, I kind of want to get to that level, you know what I'm saying? Ya sea contigo, ya sea con mi compa Ryan, compa Dustin, compa Artillería, todos aquellos cabrones, I was just like, you know what? Like, I want to be at their level, at their status, you know? Like, I want to
reach those heights.
I want to reach those heights. You know
Well,
what
compa,
I mean?
let me, igual not to interrupt you, conmigo nunca te tienes, ni quiero que te sientas así, porque igual, sabes que tienes un amigo, and deja felicitarte, because look, man, you got your own podcast show. So, round of applause to you, compa.
No. Well, I want to thank all y'all fucking people.
Hey, I want to be like George. I want to have my own podcast show.
Cállese lo sé que
I want to invite
usted,
people
man.
over, have Gio as my producer.
No, ¿sabes qué? La neta, yo siempre he dicho. I'm the
And then I'm
motherfucker
going to
just...
invite George.
I'm the motherfucker
You better come on his podcast.
Yeah.
He came on yours.
I'm the
5 months later, but he came on.
Hey, Gio, we're going to record the day after you guys do it, eh?
Hey. Like I said, el Gio es el que mueve todo. Yo soy el pendejo que habla aquí con toda la gente.
No, me da mucho gusto de convivir con ustedes, convivir
No, thank you, güey.
acá con el compa Gio.
Y con el compa Gio, con mi compa Sergio.
Part
Part
quiero-
2 coming soon.
Part 2 coming soon. Like I
Dios
said,
quiere, si Dios
we did a little short one.
Si no se le
We
sube.
still did it.
No, aquí nada.
A ver si no se le sube la fama, mi compa.
Nada,
Look,
nada de
we
eso,
haven't gone through, you know, throughout all his time without playing.
Yeah.
We got a little bit into it, but not that much.
I had some questions,
faltan-
but I'll save it for part 2.
You sure?
I'll save it.
Tírate una,
De volada.
porque hasta 6 meses me vas a ver otra vez, Gio.
Ah,
¿No te crees?
Te digo, güey, que se le suben a estos.
Nah,
compas.
nah, de eso,
de
man.
volada.
You guys know how I am, compa George. ¿Sí o no?
I know you, dog. And like I said, my boy, like I appreciate you coming out here. I appreciate you doing this shit. Like
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely.
we taking time out of your day, my boy.
No,
pero,
thank you for the time.
And-
For giving me the opportunity to go over everything with you guys. For the people watching us, les encargo la página de Los de la Vieja Escuela Oficial. Y, mi cuenta personal es Güero con la W.
Con la W.
Güero.
Not güero like me, G. Not like güero
Yeah, I
G.
had to change it. There's too many.
Too many Gs?
You know? I did my
Alright.
Instagram too late.
I'm
so,
a G,
Güero
though.
con la W _ bajo, number 5, TO. Bajo quinto.
Bajo quinto.
Ahí estamos a la orden. Y sí, se viene la parte 2 porque we have some corridos coming up, compa, that we can talk about
Oh,
later.
no.
We
You know
have-
what? We're still gonna play a couple songs. Don't even trip.
Hoy no más.
Hey, right now, mi compadre se va a jalar con la guitarra. And then we got
George
it
se
right
va a
now.
jalar con la guitarra.
No, well, mi compadre is gonna grab that shit. A ver, vámonos.
Aquí en mi corazón tú mandas y tú pones las condiciones. Esclavo soy de tus amores, mi vida entera te la doy.
Tú tienes muchas cosas buenas que en mí despiertan las pasiones
Y me hago
tantas ilusiones de ser el dueño de tu amor. Tú tienes que vivir conmigo y dile adiós a tus carencias, que tú serás la mera dueña, la dueña de mi corazón.
¿Cómo no cantar corridos? ¿Cómo no cantar canciones?
Se hacen buenas las tonadas,
Hacen vibrar corazones.
para cantar lo que canto. Creo que me sobran razones.
Eso. Al hombre para ser bien visto, lo hacen sus buenas acciones. Si un amor es verdadero, nunca jamás lo traiciones. La amistad se da de frente, no se anda por los rincones. Yo no le temo al camino, el camino ya está hecho. Conduzco bien la carreta, no me quedo, voy derecho. Para mis amigos traigo un corazón en el pecho. Quiero que lo sepan todos, soy humilde de nacencia. Mi padre es mi fortaleza, mi familia son esencia, heredada de mi padre, hombre de mucha experiencia. Más llegadoras canciones, pura vida.
Ay, ya, verga.
Hola, chavos. Como la ven mis amigos, ahora no traigo dinero. Seguirán siendo los mismos, o díganme los sinceros. Lo que vale es mi persona, yo sigo siendo el austero.
Échale, Gio.
Muchos no voltean a verme, porque no tengo que darles ni siquiera una llamada. De perdiz para saludarme, voy a hacer corte de caja hasta con mi propia sangre. Dice, el dinero no hace el hombre hace el dinero. Puede que salga de lujo aquel que ha nacido austero, pero sigo siendo el mismo porque mi escuela es del cerro. Ahí quedó pues un pedacito. El costal lleno de piedras aquí con el compa Jorge en vivo.
Ay, ya, verga. Vale, pues, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Jorge Razo podcast, Conociendo los Músicos. Quiero agradecerle a todos, antemano, a toda la gente que nos sigue apoyando, a toda la gente que sigue sintonizando, a toda la gente que sigue dando like y compartiendo para todo. Muchas gracias. Ahí estamos para la otra. Gracias.
Gracias.